Hello Parsimonians. Today I'm going to be drawing on my iPad Pro with a Sharpie. So maybe you could tell by this little intro right here, maybe you noticed it, but this title is kind of clickbaity because I'm not technically actually drawing on my iPad. I'm drawing on a screen protector that I put on top of my iPad, because obviously I don't want to mess up something that cost me like $800. But the story behind this is I don't have a case for my iPad yet. I know it's really dumb, but I spent literally all my money on this iPad, so I have no money to even buy a case. So I wanted to bring it to school the next day, but I don't want the back to get scratched up because on my iPad mini it got so scratched up from not having a case on the back that it used to be black and now it's like almost white. So I was like, it's not gonna happen to this beautiful rose gold color. So that same day a screen protector came in the mail and there came two. So I put one on the front and then my mind got to thinking, like, I know what I can do to not have to spend money on a case. I can just put a screen protector on the back, and I thought this would work out perfectly. At first I was gonna take an X-Acto knife and cut a hole where the camera is, but then the more I thought about it, I'm like, the camera could easily get scratched up on a table or something, so I covered that up too. And because of that, that's why you see those rubber bands at the top and the bottom of my iPad, because the screen protector doesn't actually stick to the back. So I'm basically holding it on with these rubber bands, and it's like the most ghetto thing ever, but whatever. And yeah, so this was kind of like the design for this. What I was thinking is I'm just gonna draw everything that's in my personality, or everything that like has to do with me or comes to my mind, and I'm not gonna hold like anything back. So that's why right now I'm running ParsimoniousTV, because obviously that's my YouTube channel name. I drew a cat that's also an ice cream cone because I love ice cream and I love cats. And yeah, basically I would say it's kind of like a Zen tangle, except for nothing's really tangled. It's just like a bunch of pictures. Like, this is literally what I do in class, like when I'm bored and stuff. Like, this is my way of doodling, I guess, when I'm not like taking drawing too seriously. It only took me like an hour to decorate this all together, and I'm glad I didn't spend more time on this, because unfortunately the back of my iPad is now clear because the Sharpie rubbed off like Expo marker. Tell me why that would happen. Like, I spent all the time decorating it, and then it rubbed off like it wasn't even a Sharpie. Maybe I should have used Copics. Those are kind of more permanent, I don't know. But it didn't even last. There's my camera and some Copic markers. I don't know why I always draw Copic markers when I doodle, because I don't even use Copic markers that much. I feel like it would make more sense if I drew like watercolors. But yeah, I'm drawing my little iPhone, even though I don't even use my phone like that. Like, since I got my iPad, it's completely replaced my phone. I'm drawing a little broken heart that weighs 10 pounds because I'm a little, I don't even want to. I feel like my hands look super small on camera, guys. Do you feel like my hands look super small on camera? And all those little raindrops or whatever, they're like kind of supposed to be tears, I guess, coming from the eye at the top, but the eye looks so ugly because I messed up and like tried to make it like there's black eyeshadow, and just, I don't know, they're supposed to be like tears going over like the whole thing. The eye is so ugly. I'm glad that part erased. And some glasses. You know, I love drawing glasses. If you saw my Kaylin and Kyra Speedpaint, you'll know that I love drawing glasses, because I said that in that video. If you didn't see my Kaylin and Kyra Speedpaint, like, watch it please, because it's pretty great. It's better drawing than this video, you know. You can see my little elbow in the corner. Probably should have got control of that before I started the video. These little flowers. The story behind that flower is, like, I had this teacher and there's this thing called Y Care, and it was like after school if your parents can't pick you up, right? Because like obviously nobody's parents gets off work at like 2:50, which is when like school ends. So I'll stay there till like 5:30, and there was this girl at Y Care, and she would like teach me. She taught me how to draw that flower pattern, and like for some reason I still draw it. I thought she was like so cool, because like, you know, when you're a kid and teenagers are just so cool, and then when you get to be a teenager and like nobody's really that cool that you think, like, you think they're cool, you think it's cool to be a teenager, but it's really not that cool. When I started outlining stuff, you know, I don't know what to do anymore when I start outlining stuff. That's like crickets, because like my phone is always like, nobody ever texts me, so I drew like that thing on cartoons that like floats around when everything's empty, and then I made it look like there's crickets. This is all kind of like happy and like kind of depressing, because that's like my personality vibe, I guess. Like, that's the way I naturally am. Now I'm writing a quote at the bottom. It says, I want you to know that it's not every day that someone comes into my life and makes my whole life great, and so I'm giving you this power, the power to break me. That's what it says. And that's a song that I made up that never actually went anywhere, because I couldn't think of any other words. But thanks for watching. Subscribe to become a Parsimonian today. Give this video a thumbs up and check out some of my other videos, please.